In-N-Out President Lynsi Snyder announced she and her family and the company's headquarters are moving her to her home state of Tennessee. She said it's not easy raising a family and doing business in the Golden State. Snyder is the granddaughter of the In-N-Out founders, Harry and Esther Snyder, who established the first drive-through hamburger stand in California in 1948.
Interesting how that's all interwoven, right? A look at radar and satellite right now. So radar would show rain if there's any rain. There's not. And then on satellite, we can see some cloud cover. I'm going to change the look of the Earth a little bit, though, to show you clearly where we see the clouds right now. That's the lighter color as they're beginning to move back in. And so they're going to fill in overnight. Tomorrow morning is going to be gloomy for most of our area, and then it's going to take a little time for those clouds to erode tomorrow, kind of like what we saw today. So notice we're looking at 7 a.m. tomorrow, cloudy skies over all the LA Basin, Orange County, up into the valleys, over towards the Inland Empire, and there's probably going to be a little bit of spotty drizzle, especially near the coast. These green areas showing where some drizzle will be possible early tomorrow morning. Then as we go a little later into the day, here's 10 a.m. Clouds still kind of hanging out, but clearing a little bit in the far inland areas, and eventually it turns sunny almost everywhere. But still tomorrow afternoon, we may find a little bit of cloud cover just hanging out over some of the beaches, kind of like what we saw today. So those areas will take a little while longer to clear. All right, day planner then for LA tomorrow. Again, the clouds early, temperatures in the 60s. It is going to be on the cool side for July with highs under 80 degrees. In fact, many spots will see temperatures cooler than normal. Here's a look at the highs around the rest of the region tomorrow. So the Inland Empire, it's 80s. The valleys, we've got 80s there. And then you see just kind of a mix of 70s and 80s around LA. A lot of Orange County seeing 70s right along the coast. Low 70s and maybe even a few upper 60s for high temperatures tomorrow. So we continue on the cool side tomorrow. I think we're going to be cooler than normal all the way through this week. We'll talk more about that on our 7-day forecast, and we'll also show you where the opposite is happening, a big heat wave in a certain part of the country. All those details coming up a little later. For now, let's go back to you.